Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is nose, N-O-S-E.
Really?
You bet your life. The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. Here he is, the one, the only...
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win up to $10,000. And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra 100 smackolas.
And Groucho will meet our first couple in just a moment. Groucho, Cornelia Hendricks and Romaine Fielding are waiting to talk to you, so fortune in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Cornelia Hendricks and Romaine Fielding. You're Cornelia.
I'm Cornelia, yes, Groucho.
Are you married?
Yes?
You have 5 children, huh?
No, only 2 daughters.
You're 28 years old?
No, I'm 47.
Well, I'll try once more. Are you from Philadelphia?
No, I was born in Cimahi, Java.
You were born where?
Cimahi. That means enough water in Malay.
Enough
Java.
water in the lake? That's your name? You were born in Java, you said.
Java.
Was this with cream and sugar? I mean, were you born during a coffee break?
My folks lived there.
No. Now, your name is Romaine Fielding, huh?
That's right, Groucho.
That's you. I've been trying to think where I've heard that name. Romaine Fielding? Was he a big movie star about 40 years ago?
Oh, that's right, Groucho. Actually, he was a contemporary of Francis X. Bushman in the old silent days.
Oh. That was your father. Well, since you had his name, are you following in his footsteps? Are you in show business?
No, I have no particular talent for acting, Groucho.
Don't you have any talent? Can you sing or dance or tell jokes? Can you stand on your head?
No, the only thing when I was in the service, I used to be able to do the manual of arms forward and backward verbatim.
Well, I doubt if you can get much of a spectacular with that kind of an act.
Well, that's what I thought, too, but we had one interesting experience when I was apprentice seaman of the Navy down in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. We were lined up, all the apprentice seamen were lined up for inspection. So along came the Secretary of the Navy, which was then Mr. Knox, Admiral King, who was then Admiral of the Fleet, and the commanding officer of the vessel. And about this time, this lieutenant says to me, Sailor, step out here. You know so much about this, you don't have to...
Were you a common sailor?
I was a real common sailor.
A gob.
Oh, I was the most gobby. So anyway, he throws the piece at me and stand at attention. He said, describe the position of attention. I said, position of attention, heels on the same line as close together as confirmation man permits, feet turned out equally upon an angle of 45 degrees, knees straight without stiffness, hips level and drawn back slightly, weight of body resting equally on hips, shoulders squared and falling, thumbs along the seams of the trousers, back the hand off, fingers curled naturally, head right and square to front, chin drawn back slightly, so that's the head and neck is vertical, eyes straight to front, and assuming the position of attention, heels are brought together smartly and audibly, the mind as well as the body must be at attention. I said, would the lieutenant like to have it verbatim backwards? He was sort of dumbfounded. He said, yes. I said, attention at B must body be as well as mind be. The mind as well as the body must be at attention. Front 2 straight eyes straight 2 front.
I like it better this way. It's clear. I didn't get it the other way. Go on.
Well, anyway, so the next thing he says to me, all right, being at the position of attention to come to port arms. So I said, raise and carry the priest diagonally across the barrel of the body, redressed at the same time with both hands, right the small stock, left the balance, barrel sloping, crossing opposite junk to the neck, and left shoulder, right forearm horizontal, left forearm close to the body. I said, would the lieutenant like to have that verbatim backwards? He said, no.
What do you do, jump off the ship? Well, what do you do? Is this your living? You do make a living by just saying things backwards?
No, actually...
what is your profession?
Actually,
or racket, as we call it.
I install a glamorous type of automatic laundry. Washing machines, extractors, dryers, and so forth.
Where do you sell this laundry equipment?
Well, we sell it actually all over the world.
You do, huh?
That's right.
Well, I'm for you, Romaine. The world could use a good cleaning. However, you better hurry. There's a good chance the oil is already washed up. Well, let's play You Bet Your Life and see if you can win some money, huh? You selected a dictionary quiz. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. You ready? What is a nomad? N-O-M-A-D. Nomad.
Well, an Arab. It's like an Arab one.
Well, a rover.
Place to place.
Yeah.
You now have one right.
What is a sampan?
Sam?
Oh, this is a Malayan boat.
That's right. It's a Chinese boat.
You now have two right.
What is a vaquero? V-A-Q-U-E-R-O.
South American horseman or cowboy.
Cowboy, yes.
You have three right. Get the next one right, and you'll have $1,000.
What is a dirndl? D-I-R-N-D-L. D-I-R-N-D-L.
It's a skirt or dress.
Take the money. You take the money, boy.
All right.
Take the money. You win the money. Now, you won $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $5,000 or even $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
In just a moment, our second couple will join Groucho to play You Bet Your Life. Groucho, I'd like you to meet Jack Mosley.
Why?
No, that's hard to answer. Let me start over again. Groucho, I'd like you to meet Jack Mosley and...
Why?
Oh, just for the heck of it, huh?
Hey, watch your language. There are musicians out there.
Would you people come in? This is Junko Gordon and Jack Mosley. Here.
Well, welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Junko Gordon and Jack Mosley, huh? Which one is Junko Gordon?
I am?
You're Junko Gordon.
Yes.
Well, a lot of Junko there, I must say. What kind of a name is Junko?
That's a Japanese name.
Oh.
It means June. Yes?
June?
Yes.
You mean 30 days had September? April, Junko, and November? Junko isn't a very dignified name for me to call you. And if I call you June, you won't know what I'm talking about. That's why Jack Parr talks. What does your husband call you? Does he have a romantic little pet name that I can call you?
Yes, he
Isn't it like Jack Parr?
He called me Fatty.
He call you Fatty?
Yes.
Well, why does he call you Fatty? To get on the other side? No, that's another joke. Well, I better stick to Junko. Where are you from, Junk?
I come from Tokyo.
Tokyo. Well, you're very cute.
Thank you.
Gordon isn't a Japanese name, or is it?
That's an American name. My husband is American.
Your husband is an
Yes.
American. Could you tell us the story of how you met him? Is it an interesting story?
Yes, Groucho, it's a very long, long story.
They're all long stories, Junko.
Perhaps...
And the longer you're married, the longer the stories get.
Perhaps we'll never finish.
You never finish?
No.
Well, we better not. Give it to us briefly.
Okay.
Can you, Junko?
Okay.
How did you meet your husband?
Oh, I had a girlfriend and married and
You were
came
taking-
over here. And she's the one introduced my husband. And we've been corresponding about for a year.
Did you exchange photographs?
Yes, I did.
Did your husband propose by letter, or did he wait until he saw you?
Oh, after he saw me, he said, you look much better in person.
Well, you do.
Thank you.
And then what happened after he said this?
And he
What
said,
did you say when he said that you looked beautiful?
I said, so you.
What sort of work does Romeo do? Maybe an impetuous fellow.
He's a yellow cab driver.
What about you, Jack? Are you married?
Yes, I am, Groucho. Married 30 years.
Would you say yours is a love match?
Oh, yes. It's really
Does
nice.
your wife have any little pet names for you, like Fatty?
Well, she calls me Windbag.
Well, that's not nice. I wouldn't call you a windbag. But then, of course, I don't know you as well as your wife does. How did you meet your wife, Windbag?
Well, I answered ads in a paper in Fort Smith, Arkansas. They wanted a dry cleaner. Then I made a trip to Fort Smith and answered the ad. But before I got there, somebody's already got the job, so that let
You
me
went
out.
all the way. Where did you go from?
From Tulsa, Oklahoma.
You traveled from Tulsa to Fort Smith
Yes.
to get this job?
Sure. Jobs is hard to get in them days.
Well, what happened after that?
Well, this Mr. Darby, which was a brother-in-law to my wife now, but he taken a liking to me, and so he invited me home.
I couldn't follow this.
Well,
a man named Darby. He's just come into the picture.
yeah, he came in.
He's a brother-in-law of your wife to
Yes.
whom you weren't married at the time.
That's right, yes.
You understand this?
Yeah.
No, well, I don't. Well, anyway, neither of us understand it. Proceed with this cock and bull story.
Okay. And he invited me home to meet his sister-in-law, which was Pauline. And that started something.
You went there to get a job as a dry cleaner, and you didn't get the job, but this fellow immediately took you home to meet his sister-in-law?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why was that? Was he supporting her? He wanted to get rid of her?
Well, later on I found out that was the reason why.
Well, how many times did he have to run that ad before they found a sucker like you?
Well, I don't know. All I know, when I went to Fort Smith, the job wasn't there, so I was left out in the cold.
You arrived in Fort Smith empty-handed and left there with a wife. Huh?
Yeah, I did get something out of the deal.
You're one of the few fellas I ever heard of who got taken to the cleaners before he got married. Well, you seem very happy about it.
Oh, yeah.
You have any hobbies? I mean, do you do nothing else but just dry clean?
A strong man.
You're a strong man.
Well, I used to be with Ripley, believe it or not. Oh. And I did 6 stunts, let 6 men choke me, drive a 40-penny nail through a 2x4 with 1 punch of my fist, break 3/4-inch ropes, pull 14-ton fire trucks with my teeth, let any 6 men choke me.
Are there 6 men in the audience that would like to come up and strangle this chap? Do you still perform any of these feats of strength? What I'm getting is, could you do something for us?
Yes, I could.
I don't want anybody to throttle you up here, but could you do something?
Yes, I could.
What?
I could blow up and bust a brand new automobile inner tube.
Well, why would anybody want to blow up an inner tube?
I don't know. I just like to blow it up.
Is this why your wife calls you a windbag?
That's right.
Have you got an inner tube on you?
Well,
you have one wrapped around here.
No. That's solid.
You say you have one?
I have an inner tube with me.
Well, could you roll it out here?
Yes, I could.
Could you get it? Would you like to see him blow it?
Yes, I'd like to see it.
Say, how long does it take to blow that thing up before you start?
It'll take anywhere from 2 to 8 minutes.
Well, that's a long time. I mean, we haven't got that much time. We got to get on with the quiz. We only have a half hour. You know, could you blow up the inner tube and still answer the quiz questions?
Well, I don't think so.
Simultaneously?
I don't think I could. Well, I might, but I'd rather have my wife come up here and...
Your wife, yeah?
Yes,
Mrs. Windbag is in the audience?
Yes, she's in the audience.
What's your wife's name?
Pauline.
Pauline! Would you mind hopping up here? Pauline. Now, Windbag, is there any danger of this inner tube blowing the audience out of the theater?
Well, it's according to where I'm standing here, Groucho.
Now, Pauline, can he really blow up an inner tube until it explodes?
Yes, he can. I've seen him do it many times.
Well, stand outside a little bit, huh? Stand outside on the corner around San Francisco. Now, you start blowing, and we'll keep an eye on you during the quiz. And, Windbag, if you want to, you can help answer the questions while you're taking a breath. Okay. Are you guys ready? Oh, go ahead, Windbag, blow. Now, you selected cities and small towns of the United States. I'll give you 4 cities or towns in a particular state, and you identify the state. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Now, here are the cities and towns. Winchester, Springfield, Shawneetown, and Rock Island. What is the state? Hey, can you play Uber on your tuber on that? Here are the cities and towns. Winchester, Springfield, Shawneetown, and Rock Island. What is the state?
Illinois.
Illinois is right. All right, right, and what state are these places? Batavia, Ithaca, Albany, and Penn Yan. Albany, Ithaca, Batavia, and Penn Yan.
New York.
And New York is right. Now, you got two right.
Right.
In what state are Carrington, Bismarck, Beach, and Fessenden? North Dakota is right. Now, you got three.
One more right. You'll have $1,000.
I can't think he's scared me.
Is he blowing or just standing there?
You sound great.
One tree alive!
You'll have $1,000.
Titusville, Newcastle, Oil City, and Carlisle. What state? Think now. Titusville, Newcastle, Oil City, and Carlisle. Now you should know that.
No.
Huh? Yeah. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania's right.
You got 4 in a row. You win $1,000.
Now you won $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back at the end of the show and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $5,000 or even $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you
Goodbye.
so much.
We'll find out if any of our contestants will try for the double chance at $5,000 or $10,000 in just a moment. Groucho, only one of our contestants has decided to try for the big money tonight, and here is Romaine Fielding.
You pick a number. On this side, if you win, it'll be $5,000, and this side, $2,500 because you're single. Now, we're going to give you two chances at the wheel, so think first of a number between 1 and 10. 6. Now, wait a minute. That's for $5,000. Now, think of another number for $2,500. 2. Okay. 5, 6, and 2. Now, turn the wheel. Well, neither number came up, so this question is worth $1,000. Pope John the 23rd was elevated in November of 58. He was known as the patriarch of what city? Tell me the answer, and you win $1,000. Venice. That's right, you won $1,000. What are you going to do with the money?
Well, I'll probably turn it over to my wife.
Congratulations, and thanks for being with us.
Thank
you
you
bet
very
your
much.
life.